everybody, we're here with another quick update, and we're coming to you live here from beautiful British Columbia. We're here with pretty much all the staff. There's just a couple of us missing. We're going to throw it over to Mark for some additional comments.
I'm here with 11 of my colleagues in the beautiful Stepping Stones Bible Camp in Desroches, BC. We've been having a 4-day staff retreat, 3 full days of meetings. In these meetings, we're looking at a few different things. Everything from what it means to do this work as Reformed Christians, to bring a biblical perspective. But also we have a fun contest today where each of the staff get to put forward an idea of what we think would be an effective piece of merchandise to further this mission. We're presenting our fall tour material to each other. And for myself, I am so thrilled, so privileged to be able to work alongside an amazing team from across this country who don't usually get to be face to face. Many of them you see on quick updates every week on the front lines doing this work in the courts and through other means. Some of our staff also work behind the scenes, and with me here is Karen Banstra. Karen's been doing this work for 6 or 7 years. She's always working quietly behind the scenes, keeping all of our finances in order. She's the person who's our financial controller. She makes sure that all of our bills are paid and that ARPA is just financially smooth and sound. And she's also looking after all the cooking for us this week, which is again amazing service. So it's people like Karen who allow us to do this work all the time, and we also know it's many of you who are faithfully, quietly serving as volunteers behind the scenes. To you we say a super big thank you.
On this episode, New Brunswick is making changes to parental involvement in vaccinations. John has an exciting update about a court intervention here in BC, and Andre is here to talk about the sex ed update changes in Ontario that were released last week. In June, the government of New Brunswick introduced Bill 39, which mandates that children will need proof of immunization to attend public school, early learning, and childcare facilities. Previously, the province required proof of immunization to attend public school. The law had allowed for those with a medical exemption or for parents providing a declaration of objection. Bill 39 removes that exemption for the parents. Now, we want to be clear that ARPA Canada does not take a position on whether Christians ought to vaccinate their children. ARPA Canada's involvement in this bill is to emphasize that parents are the primary authority over their children. We encourage you to share your thoughts with the New Brunswick Legislature before the September 6th deadline at leg-consultations@gnb.ca. We've got talking points for you and more analysis at arpacanada.ca. All right, so John is with us. John, what's this case all about?
Hi everyone. ARPA will be intervening in the AB case next week here in British Columbia at the Court of Appeal. A very important case, as you may have heard about parental rights, freedom of speech. You can hear more about it, read more about it on our website. Please keep all the lawyers and the judges in your prayers, and I'll have further updates next week on that case.
Thanks, John. Andre's here too and has some comments on the new sex ed curriculum in Ontario.
Thanks so much, Colin. So last week, the Ontario government finally released their sex ed curriculum. It's a comprehensive 320-page document that ARPA Canada reviewed just last week. There's good news and there's bad news in that document. First, the bad news is that we still see the teaching of gender identity ideology in that curriculum, teaching the idea that gender is fluid, that you can choose which gender you are, and so on. This theory, this ideology is known to be destructive and harmful to children, and we're dismayed to see that continues to be taught. In addition, there's some still concern about the age appropriateness of some of the material. But there's also good news, and that good news is thanks to you being engaged on this file over the last year and a half or so. We see the teaching of pornography and the harms of pornography in the curriculum. We see an emphasis on family and parental involvement in these questions about sexuality and health, really emphasized in the curriculum. And we also see that the curriculum allows for an opt-out, a mandatory opt-out that principals and teachers must respect when a parent says, we want to teach our child about this topic or that topic. So for those things, we can be thankful. And when we're thankful here at ARPA Canada, we're thankful for you and your engagement on this issue. If you want to read more, please check out our much more detailed analysis on our website, arpacanada.ca. You can find our analysis on the Ontario Sex Ed right there on the front page. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Andre. That's it for quick updates. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.